You're listening to a Destiny Park Media podcast.
Recording now. I've begun recording.
I'm ready.
We're gonna this one is actually gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean,
I know the last few have been horrid garbage.
Mm-hmm.
The fans have been not so happy.
We've got some tomatoes thrown,
and they were rotten tomatoes.
Oh,
which is the worst kind.
You're hinting at something. I'm just kidding. It's like some overtone of rotten tomatoes.
Well, and by the way, I've been seeing a lot of movies.
Yeah,
this is going to be my new rant series.
Rant about movies.
It's a guy who sees movies and didn't go to film school, rants about them for 5 hours.
You know what would be a good sketch that I just thought of?
What's that?
I don't know if it actually be a good sketch, but a guy who goes into a modern day movie theater, watches a movie, I think sits basically toward the front row, hates the movie, pulls out his bag of rotten tomatoes and just starts throwing them at the screen.
Sure. That almost just sounds like it could happen.
I know. I'm surprised that it has never happened. Just given the times that we're in.
It'll happen now because everything that we talk about on this podcast that's negative, it comes true.
Wait, so by the way, when you sent that message, we're kind of hinting at this weird thing that happens to us fairly frequently, where we speak about something so not in the zeitgeist, it's way out here, from back in the day, and then all of a sudden it becomes
out of left field.
Yeah, it comes back into the news cycle just randomly. So, Hulk Hogan died.
Yeah, the great Hulk Hogan. Yeah,
no, and we didn't speak about Hulk Hogan, but we did talk about his old tag team partner. Yeah,
Macho Man Randy Savage. The cream rises to the top.
Oh, yeah.
But, Hulk Hogan passed, and Ozzy Osbourne passed. And
he did. Do we speak about it?
We didn't, but I was getting into the Black Sabbath records last year, and I was really impressed by the first album, because it's there are the beginnings of heavy metal in that album, but it's also just a great bluesy rock riff jam, It's really cool. And I found out today, actually, that it was recorded in one session, the entire
What?
Sort of like the Beatles.
Oh, that's dope.
Album.
That's really dope.
So
yeah, the UK.
I just thought it was interesting. I haven't seen anyone bring this up. And meanwhile, everyone else is going to say, fairly milquetoast opinion, Michael. But
fairly.
I thought it was interesting that these two guys, Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, they were both given a late career resurgence by reality TV.
Yeah. One bigger than the other.
Yeah,
I think.
Ozzy Osbourne bigger than the other, of course.
Yeah, much bigger.
And also, their first and last names start with the same letter. So,
that's kind of cool.
That's way more interesting. So,
I enjoy that fact a lot more.
Okay, yeah, he lit up, folks. Jallah lit up. He's been kind of, coasting this whole episode. Sharon! Yeah.
I just saw a clip of him, trying to find his cat or something. Somebody posted on Reddit, here's, Ozzy Osbourne from, his show back in the day where he's, looking for his cat.
Sharon!
He's Sharon! He's cat.
Yeah.
He's, in the bushes.
Well, he seemed cool with the animals, he rescued dogs and kept rescuing them his whole life and gave them a great life and, let them shit in the house if they wanted to. But then obviously they can clean it up real fast.
Of course.
That's a reality TV show. So that was played for humor, but seemed to just love animals, care about other people. And, seemed like a good guy from what I could tell.
Yeah. MTV was doing a lot of, their reality shows were partly reality, and then the other half was in editing. So putting funny music behind stuff, adding sound effects that weren't there in real time, stuff like that.
But to be fair, that's most reality shows. It's not just MTV.
That's a good point. But MTV, I think, were. Now I'm thinking about it. Were they they might have been some of the originators of the genre.
You're thinking of The Real World.
The Real World.
That was the biggest reality TV show. The first thing you could point to and call,
this is reality.
This is a reality TV show.
Yeah, and I think that came out, surprisingly, I didn't realize it, but I think the first season that came out in like the mid-90s or something.
It did, yep.
And I wasn't aware. I caught all the stuff like when I was growing up, so like when I was probably like 11 or 12 or something like that. So, but yeah, it's, MTV has a very interesting career. By the way, this is super millennial talk right now. Like, MTV does not really exist to anybody that's not a millennial. Or, excuse me, anybody that's younger than a millennial.
Yeah, for them, it's the ridiculousness channel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
No, and then, you know, what caused reality TV to get even bigger, besides the Real World, is the O.J. Simpson trial. Because people got so hooked on that.
Oh, sure.
That started scratching an itch for, like, I gotta see more, like, reality-based content. And then the final death knell for scripted television, and obviously not a real death knell, but what made reality TV just shoot up to the top was the writer's strike of 2007, I want to say. Where networks needed stuff to fill their slots that wasn't, quote, written.
Oh, that's right. I do actually remember that time period.
Reality TV shows were the hero.
Yeah, they definitely were. Like,
my hero.
Yeah, VH1 kind of... That's what happened. What happened was MTV had a lot going on, and then VH1 like saw what was going on and just like took the ball and just dashed.
Yes.
Into mediocrity.
Charles Brown style.
Yeah, Charles Brown. Yeah,
Mr. Brown. I always call him Mr. Brown. Yeah. No, but Charlie Brown's a good guy. But yeah, we just wanted to bring up death at the top of the show.
Oh yeah, so. You gotta bring up death. No, it's really more of our serendipitous show and our conversation talk. Yeah, and really, the point that I was going to bring up is, if this is what's happening to us when we speak about things, we should direct our powers to like the right area. So we're gonna have a whole segment about Trump.
Yeah, of course. My mom told me you guys need to talk about certain politicians.
Yeah,
a lot more.
Yeah, we should just start bringing them up,
right?
Just like kind of randomly through the show.
Randomly, yeah. Well, with the great Gomah from Dragon Ball Daima, that was a great allusion to Trump.
Yeah.
But it wasn't strong enough. So to be clear, when I called him the great Gomah, that was him trying. That was me trying to sound like Trump.
Yeah, trying to be a Trumper right there.
Yeah, and right now Trump has the evil eye. Right now,
he does, and we need. Well,
let's put our faith in Piccolo. He failed.
The Democrats.
You know what that is? Yeah, Democrats are aura farming. Just
they are definitely
their arms crossed. Their cloaks are blowing in the wind, and then they have their moment to shine, and just. Everyone says, they failed.
They failed again.
They did nothing.
No. Yeah.
No. The Democrats, they did a lot. They held up signs that said, this is not normal. And I said, thank you.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I didn't notice it wasn't normal.
No, it's interesting.
Nah, we're
good. Powerful.
We're good guys.
Very powerful.
Oh, man. When I saw that, my blood ran cold because I thought it was normal.
You were like stone cold stuck. Just like, what?
I said, say what you will about this first term here. It's just like every other first term in a presidential history.
Yeah, very, very normal, very healthy.
Yeah. And then when I saw those signs, I spat out my tea.
Good times.
But yeah, this is not a political podcast.
No, it's not. We're trying to, but I do want to shoot energy in that direction.
Of course,
whatever happens.
Energy.
Energy. I said energy.
Yeah, you said energy.
I said energy.
Only energy.
And whatever that energy ends up turning into is whatever it ends up turning into.
Me at a Trump rally. Oh, man.
Good times.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that was enough.
I think it was.
Hopefully that worked.
I think later in the episode I'll say, ha, may.
Oh, yeah, we'll finish it.
At the end of the episode we'll say, ha.
Yeah, let's finish the blast. Yeah, let's finish the blast at the end.
Well, we're doing some strategic timing.
That might work. That might work.
Really quick, I just want to mention that this episode is being recorded on a Tuesday for the first time ever, I believe. And we tried to get together on Sunday.
Yeah.
But there was a massive thunderstorm that foiled Jallah's power.
It did.
He was without power, and I want to talk about it for a bit because it was
it was pretty funny.
It was funny, and it was a disaster. And I was so oblivious. I checked my weather app before leaving my house, and it didn't seem that concerning. I checked Googie, and I was on my way.
Was hearing some things, but this year's been kind of weird and a lot of rain, but not a lot else going on, so I didn't expect much of it. But
and so I'm on the road, and I've been driving for 15 minutes. Jallah lives about 30 minutes away from me. And all of a sudden, the sky, there's been a lot of clouds, but I'm coming up to this really dark patch of sky that doesn't have any clouds. And all hell breaks loose. And it's bad when you're on a highway and everyone kind of just stops and slows down. And I'm glad everyone did, because there was this moment where I legit had my wipers going as fast as possible. Right. And then more water than I'd ever seen hit my windshield was smashing my windshield, and then more than that was hitting my windshields where I couldn't see anything.
Oh, so it's just a lot of water.
And this was when I was going full speed, so I was like, holy shit.
No.
I once drove home from Wisconsin in similar conditions, and the only thing I was doing was watching the lights of the car in front of me, and I always laugh at that story because if that car had gone off the cliff, I would.
There's always that, but all you can really do is follow the lights in front of you.
Yeah.
Whether no matter that car's off course. But that's what you have to do.
And I didn't know where I could pull over.
Thank you. So you can't see.
I couldn't see shit.
Right. So you just slam in the side of the barrier.
I had to hope that the car in front of me could see.
Yes.
And I think they had a religious bumper sticker.
A fish was a fish on the back.
And so they had a connection to the Lord.
Jesus fish.
Yeah. And so I survived. But yeah, no, and I get to Jallah's house and we start brainstorming because I'm like, hey man, sorry about your power. Well, no, actually you called me while I was driving.
Yeah, but then I was thinking to myself, why did I call while he's driving? I'm gonna pick up the phone.
I'm gonna kill this man.
Then I thought, so then I texted you, hey, you probably want to, because I think the power cut off mid your drive over. So I was it was fine before. So now, I asked him to come, when the power was off. It was on.
Come on over, man.
Right, come on. Check it out.
That'd be so funny if we had that conversation while this storm was going. We're both like, all right, I'll come over.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Sounds pretty casual. Just going in the monsoon.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But I was like, you probably have to turn back because I don't have any power going on here. And then
I get here.
He was already here. He arrived. He made it.
I made it. And, I am used to being the unwelcome guest here. But, Jallah was kind of stressed about the power being out in his home, understandably. And I'm like, when do you think it's going to come back? The questions that nobody likes getting when they're in an uncomfortable situation. And
Well, the funny thing about the power stuff here is that I'm sadly used to it because this side of the street always loses power. If power is going to go out, this side of the street is the street that loses it first. So I guess this storm, though, both sides did. It's just that I think across the street they always get their power back first. So we had to wait for, a whole day or something like that.
Jeez.
Basically, or I don't know, a night and an afternoon. I guess you'd call that a day, but
yeah.
So we try to game plan some stuff. Try to I'm not going to give away what we try to do.
Oh, okay.
We'll eventually bring that up.
It's very funny though.
Yeah. Unless you do want to bring that up.
I kind of do.
Yeah, let's bring it up anyway.
We almost. You were like, well, I got to get the white noise machine on for my daughter, and the power was out, and so was the network. So you were trying to finagle away with your phones.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my techie thing. I'm going to hotspot, and then I'm going to hotspot this other cell phone that I have.
Yeah.
Bring that phone up to the room with the sound, and hopefully the connection stays connected while it's playing.
And I'm just sitting there, just kind of
twiddling thumbs.
I'm just kind of I should have just turned around.
No, you're already here.
I know, I was already here, but I was just sitting here, just gosh,
Hope the power comes back.
But I hope the power comes back. Same. And not for selfish reasons, but just because I hope it does.
Yeah, just generally.
It was just kind of tough to try to even think of content. And I was texting the cutie.
Oh, yeah.
Won't say who. We respect privacy, of course.
Of course.
But the great Gomah. No, I'm just...
The great Gomah.
Hey, man, we're hoping to do a new series with me. And I say, oh, Gomah, that's probably not going to happen. Nobody really liked you.
Yeah, you're not really a fan favorite, to be honest with you.
That's putting it mild.
Very mild.
You're not really a fan favorite. That gives him some hope. He's like, oh, but I'm a cult classic?
Yeah, I could be in the talks.
Sure, man. Yeah. You could show up in the end credits for, the third end credit for a series.
For some movie that'll come out in the future.
Yeah. But no, so we at one point we were talking about doing the podcast in an unusual location, and I think it would be really funny to do it. I'm debating whether we should tell. I want to tell it because I think people would look forward to this.
Yes, so there will be a pod in an unusual location in the future.
Do you want to keep it vague, or
I can keep it vague? There's some funny things about the location and some fun tricks.
I want it to be in Halloween times.
Yeah, speaking of tricks,
maybe possibly some treats.
Yeah,
we could dress up as our favorite characters,
and then the heating trick will make more sense. It'll be hot as shit, though.
The heating trick.
Yeah, the heating trick. That's one of the tricks that'll happen.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, but around Halloween time, we'll come back to this.
Yes, indeed.
But, so we almost did it, but it just did not work with what was going on at the home.
Yeah, not enough light. Because this is like at evening time, we record in the evening, so not enough light, it just didn't make sense. Volume couldn't be as loud because there's no sound machine upstairs. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. But yeah.
Let's move past it.
Let's move past the non-power and get back into the power.
That's right.
Of the people.
The power of the people. So, I seen a movie.
So did I. Dun, 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 dun,
I bet we saw the same movie.
I don't know if we did.
We may not have. Let's think of the most boring, basic option that we both could have seen.
Okay.
Did you see my notes already? He saw my notes already.
I may have seen a note in there.
Jallah, he looks over at my phone. What you doing, man?
I just take his phone, unlock his phone because I know his code. Like,
no, you grab my eye and open it.
Can I see your iris?
Hey, man, can I borrow your appendage for a second here?
No, thank you. No.
So, 1, 2, 3, Superman.
Fantastic Four.
What? We got our wires crossed.
Dude, I said Marvel.
Superman is Marvel? Oh,
yeah, that would be funny. Wait, he's not Marvel?
He's not Marvel? That's a classic, casual person who's like, they know, like, the superheroes, but they're like, Batman's part of Avengers, right?
Thank you. Exactly.
And it's like, no, that'd be cool if he was.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. But, or maybe not.
Maybe it would not be interesting. Well, shoot. Okay, I saw Superman, directed by James Gunn.
Nice. So this is going to be a DC versus Marvel situation, actually.
Yes, where we both haven't seen both movies.
Yep.
So we're going to try to have to convince each other which one is better.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
And I'm like, well, I haven't seen your movie, so I can't really say mine's better.
Right. We'll have to just guess by context clues.
Well, so this film, obviously I love Zack Snyder.
Wait, that's not true.
Obviously, I love my Superman angry.
Yep, dark.
Yep. Menacing.
Yep. Menacing.
Christ-like. Yeah. So I see this movie, and it's like, the first thing that happens is I'm like, wow, my eyes hurt because it's so colorful.
It's a lot going on.
And there's like people being nice to each other and like optimism. And of course, I'm sitting there going, fake.
Don't forget the dog. That's probably one of the...
Crypto.
Yes, Mr. Crypto.
Oh, the great Crypto. The great Crypto Caper, as I call it.
Yeah.
No, I'll get out of the ironic...
Zack Snyder cut.
If they could release the Snyder cut of this movie,
Here we go.
It'd be really good. Release the Snyder cut.
Yeah, release it.
No, I'll get into sincerity now. So we can try to make this brief because we do want to talk about a certain young Nas.
A young man.
young nasty man
by the name of
Nostradamus.
Yeah. You know that he has an album that's titled that.
I think I've seen that. Yeah. Anyway,
I've
been getting into saying I've seen that.
I've seen that before.
I think I said that about Superman too. I've seen him.
I've seen him.
I've seen the movie. For some reason, I just love that, even though it's not quote good grammar.
Oh sure, and I dig. I dig that. You know, it's very hip hop.
Okay.
I fuck with, and this is gonna be a semi hip hop episode. So
yeah.
Okay. So let the peeps get a little.
Well, I was not trying to sound.
No. He's like, you're already getting into character now.
I was not trying to put on a black set for my Superman review. Although,
yes,
there is a character in this that is.
That's right.
He's a black man.
That's right.
That's not what's exciting. What's exciting is he's awesome.
No, yeah, I am. I've learned about this character more recently.
I didn't hear about him until I saw the movie. So
yeah, I didn't know about him either.
I'll keep it brief because I want to let's have this be like 10 minutes or something.
For sure.
For Superman, 10 minutes for Fans 4.
Yeah, Fans 4.
Fans 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that excited about Superman, but I will give anything by James Gunn a chance because I think he is a fantastic director. Fantastic Four director. No, I'm just kidding. He's not.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just kidding.
ChatGPT, can you tell me who directed this?
Who directed this movie?
Why don't you use Google, you idiot? So I've loved Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He has a movie called Super where Rainn Wilson becomes a superhero, but he's a vigilante, and it's a disaster.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen a trailer or poster for that.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
But he also did Peacemaker for DC.
I saw that movie. Wait a minute. I saw
It's a TV series.
Thank you.
You were thinking of Suicide Squad.
Thank you. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
He did the Suicide Squad film that was not the bad one.
Yes, he did the good one.
The good one. Yeah. Yeah. And the Peacemaker TV show is actually it fucking rules.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. James Gunn, he is so good at making a fantastic soundtrack for a film.
No pun intended.
Taking other, what do you mean?
You said fantastic.
Oh. Listen, man. You're gonna want to
stay over there on DC side.
Fan Four Stick. So what was I even saying? Oh yeah, sorry. James Gunn. He's incredible. He's super.
Yes.
and making soundtrack choices from this is a guy who makes playlists all the time on Spotify.
Okay.
He's checking out local or all sorts of indie smaller bands.
Yeah.
And, he'll put stuff from local Minnesota bands is what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's dope.
He's in the music
scene. He's really tapped in, or at least he has a music supervisor that's tapped in with that he works with.
Yeah. I guess, there's probably a mix, but
that's dope, though.
He's hands-on in all these projects. He's a writer. He's a director, and he wrote and directed all of Peacemaker Season 1. And he wrote and directed Superman, not Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And bro's getting Marvel and DC.
He's getting marveled out.
And Superman is a character who I'm not in love with. Yeah,
I think Superman's a superhero and how the general public understand him. He's always got this. So he's got a cult following of that people that just love him. Then they're usually not casual comic book fans. They're really deep into the lore of Superman and what makes him special and all this other stuff.
I think he has a lot of skeptics more than any other comic character. Where it's like a guy like me. I'm I prefer my heroes with a little more grit, a little more flaw, a little bit more Christ-like imagery. So
very Snyder-like.
Yeah. So when Snyder directed the Supermans, I said this is epic.
He's perfect.
And then Superman's dad says, "Son, don't save me.
Leave me to die.
Leave me to die, my superpowered son." And Superman's wait, why? And then his dad's I don't know. Anyway, the argument for that was that he would get found out if he saved his dad.
Yes.
And he wants to get found out, and he would definitely have gotten found out, So anyway.
Yeah.
He's He's Superman. So anyway, he's a Kryptonian. For those of you who don't know, Superman is a Kryptonian. He comes from the planet, Krypton. Yeah. And his parents sent him to Earth. And I know what you're thinking. What is this? Son Goku?
Thank you.
And so, they stole that from Goku. No, I'm just kidding. It's the other way around.
Superman's so much older than...
Yeah, it came out like 1940 something, and I'm just like, Dragon Ball.
Honestly, probably 19, I'm so curious now. I have to look up.
I think it's the 1930s, if we're being like exact.
Origin.
Orgy.
Origin.
Superman orgy.
Original release.
Rule 34.
Oh, yeah. No, you got it.
1938?
No, I'm seeing... No, not Superman in film.
I'll be honest, that's what I was thinking of, because they had these shorts in the 40s that were incredibly high-tech for the time, like super well-animated, beautiful colors. Mm-hmm. He fought like a giant monster that was terrorizing a city in a very Godzilla way before Godzilla. Yeah. It was a dinosaur, not a monster.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
1938.
Dude, I just got that.
You killed that.
And I wasn't even doing research before this pod. I just kind of knew that off the back of my head.
Yeah, 1938.
There you go.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so at the same time, I'm actually like pretty deep into DC. Mm-hmm. Like, I actually prefer the DC comics, and then I prefer the Marvel movies. That's how I differentiate.
Yeah.
But DC has some really great, like, animated films, and so... There's like some Justice League films I've watched. I'm really more of a Batman guy.
Yeah.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
Like, not even being ironic.
No. Yeah. People definitely like Batman.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
Right. And, Superman oftentimes will show up in some of the best Batman stories too.
Right.
And I'm not talking about Batman v Superman.
Yes, not that.
But in The Dark Knight Returns, Superman and Batman have an incredible fight in that.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's been some side stories that feature, or like standalone stories with Superman that I really like. Mm-hmm. Like, there's one where it's like Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
By Alan Moore. Mm-hmm, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's been missing for years. And, everyone's just kind of wondering what happened to him. Mm-hmm. And it gets kind of existential.
Yeah, I like that though.
But it's like, it was intended to be like the series finale for like classic Superman.
Okay. So that's cool though. I like that.
Yeah, no, so I have nothing against him. I'm not the guy who says he's too perfect.
Okay.
But
you don't live in that camp.
I'm not a Legion member or whatever. A Legion of Haters. Legion of Doom.
Yes, Legion of Doom.
Like, that's a Fantastic Four game.
Yeah, over there.
So that is to say that I was open-minded. I was just looking for a movie to see with this girl that
you may or may not know.
I may not know her, yeah. That's true.
I mean...
We've been seeing a lot of movies together, but it could be that we just, like, by happenstance sit next to each other.
Yeah, go to the same movie, same time.
No, I mean, I hate to say it, but I do know this lovely lady, and...
You do?
Yeah. Jallah's getting stressed. And, we're dating. So, I know I already mentioned that in the pod. And it may be more exclusive than I let on in a previous episode a few weeks ago.
Oh, you know what? You did drop a little line beforehand before I kind of knew what was popping.
Yeah.
He's breadcrumbing.
Breadcrumbing is one of those words that has a negative connotation. In relationships where they they'll give you a little breadcrumb of hope, yes, and then they'll disappear again.
I see.
So I'm not breadcrumbing you, my friend.
Okay, no Dennis systeming either.
No, of course not. No.
You're not using that technique right now.
No. No, but I had mentioned a few weeks ago that it was like, oh, we're just, what did I say? It was something like nothing serious.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And now we're
hanging out, basically.
Now we're exclusive.
Nice. Well, congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate the news.
And I don't know how much of that will stay in there.
That's fine. This is really for us.
This is really for the Patreon.
Yeah, there you go. For the subs.
But yeah, and now everyone who's listening, there's no chance of anything happening with you now. I hope you'll still listen to the show. Mm-hmm. Obviously I'm too busy now to be like your friend either.
Yeah, like daily text, that type of thing.
Because some people might be like, oh man, I really wanted a romantic shot with him, but hopefully we can still be friends, and I'm just too busy now.
Yeah, it's too busy now.
I'm sorry.
I can't answer all your DMs. Sorry.
It just wouldn't be fair
That's true. That's true. Don't stretch yourself thin.
Like Mr. Fantastic.
What?
I don't know, because I haven't seen the movie. I will have nothing to give for it.
Oh, it's fine.
I'll just be brief.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'll be brief, and I just keep belaboring the Superman story. The Superman mythos.
We must tell the people.
So my point was that I had no like high hopes for the film, but I'm a James Gunn fan, so I'm getting the biases out of the way. Mm-hmm. But he's occasionally done things I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I've mentioned on the pod that I don't like that one.
Okay.
A lot of jokes. Of cringe jokes that ruin the momentum of the film. But
I can see that.
So I'm sitting in the theater and I'm watching it, and I'd say the first act, I'm thinking I'm not into this all that much. It's not bad, but they have to do so much, like, and I really admire that they made this choice, but there's no origin story.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But they open with text explaining, like, it's been 30 months since Superman landed on Earth. Or no, it's 30 months since he became a superhero. I don't remember, but they had this motif of 30.
Okay, 30.
And then, like, 30 seconds ago, Superman just lost his first fight. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. He's succumbed to the aviation issues.
Aviation problems.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Take two. But yeah, so they they start the movie with him losing a fight against these new enemies.
Interesting. That's an interesting way to start a Superman story too.
Yeah, no, Superman is getting his butt kicked in a lot of this movie. Yeah,
it's interesting. That's different.
Yeah,
it's very different.
There's a lot of characters in the film, but for my point of view, it never feels overstuffed.
Oh, good. Okay,
and like the core cast is really special. Lois Lane in particular was really well acted by the what's her name, Rachel Brosnahan.
Oh, sure. This movie's okay. It's funny. I was gonna ask you like what this movie is called, like because it may be like, it's literally just called Superman
2025.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
But the interesting thing about the film is that like the soundtrack for a James Gunn project is not, as far as I could tell, it's not very like hype.
Sure.
I don't have any big soundtrack moments where I'm like, fuck yeah.
So there was no, what's Homeboy's name that I love? There was no, damn, what's his name, man? You know, the big movie, soundtrack guy.
John Williams?
No, the more recent.
Hans Anderson?
No. It'll come to me, but I went to his concert. Me and Al went to his concert.
Oh, yeah.
And he came here.
Hans Zimmer?
Hans, yeah, thank you. Yeah, no giant Hans score.
In Act 3, they reference the main Superman theme from the original films.
Okay.
I respect, and I guess that counts as a spoiler, but calm down.
I mean, yeah.
I respect the fact that this film, I think it's been really tough for the Superman like film franchises to step out from the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yes.
And
beloved.
It's extremely tricky, and it does try to tell the story in a new way, because for a long time Superman projects felt either like slavishly devoted to that form of Superman, or they went absolutely crazy trying to be something that was not even in the spirit of the character. Right. So you got to make Superman like compelling, which they do by having him be like defeatable. He's defeatable in this film. Still awesome. Extremely powerful, but and you have to have him be kind and hopeful. Right. And also give him an element of being human. He's not some like thoughtless god that looks down upon humans as ants.
I will protect you.
One of the most controversial scenes in the film is him in the middle of fighting this giant kaiju. He saves a squirrel.
Interesting.
Yeah, and people hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
I think that's a really interesting, because I don't know if I've seen Superman do something like that in like the last, I don't know, 20 years.
But it's part of his roots. The first Superman story was him breaking up a like domestic violence situation. At least one of the first stories. Right. And that's like something we don't see him do anymore. But he's a good person. Like he just wants to help people. Yeah. And he's not always just like sitting with the Justice League and like talking about global threats. Like he'll get a cat out of a tree. He'll help a kid with their homework.
Right.
Like, he's just a good guy. And people call him a Boy Scout, but no, he's not. And so that's what the film is trying to do, is show that in this day and age with billionaires and horrible politicians who are making life harder for everyone, it's actually really cool to be a good person and care about people.
Right.
It's not super woke. The Fox News thing about it being called super woke, or it should be called super woke, is complete idiocy. People who actually see the film go, what was woke in that? Like, nobody knows what they're talking about.
Right. So, yeah, I completely missed that whole... and
that's good. I hate that I find out about this stupid identity politics or culture war bullshit. It's
your
so
eyes
fucking
very
stupid.
open.
Well, it's not trying to be. That's the sad part.
Oh, sure. I actually don't want it to be that.
No, yeah, I don't want to find out what Fox News says about this. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea how it's because I engage with it, I guess, but I don't. Maybe. It's not like I'm like commenting on it and going, "You guys fucking idiots,"
typing away.
Yeah. So anyway, Acts 2 and 3. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I really loved them.
Oh, good. Okay. I picked up.
Yeah. And Mr. Terrific.
Yeah, man.
And the rest of the Justice Gang, but especially Mr. Terrific. Dude, he is incredible. And there's a sequence where he is like helping out with this like rescue mission. And there is a cool like pop song from I think the 70s playing while he's there. Sure. And it's on a boombox, and then like he starts doing his thing, and the song becomes the soundtrack for him rescuing or not rescuing. I don't want to spoil anything. But
sure. But
him accomplishing the goal.
Nice.
And taking out a bunch of people in a badass.
So
he's like this like Iron Man type character where
I heard he's really, really smart, like probably like top 3.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And the acting is incredible for him, and he is so cool.
His look is so interesting to me.
No, it's dope, man.
I actually really like the way sometimes movies don't do well with like visual like translation.
Yeah, for comics.
Yeah, and his look just looks really good in IRL.
Yeah, it does.
It looks real good.
So yeah, I loved him. And the Lex Luthor character for this is the best Lex Luthor in many years.
Okay.
Because,
I forget the actor's name.
Jesse Eisenberg. Eisenberg. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Batman v Superman.
That's why I was like, I do remember Jesse Eisenberg.
He's so bad in that movie. So. Clark Kent meets Bruce Wayne. Wow. You do not want to pick a fight with this person. He says that after like touching Clark Kent's chest.
Oh my God.
And you can hear his hand hit the chest and it hurts. And he goes, wow, you do not want to pick a fight with this person. And then the subtitles, translators note, this film is called Batman v Superman. Clark Kent is Superman and Bruce Wayne is Batman.
All right, Snyder.
Release the Snyder cut where they cut that scene out. So I'm not going to talk too much more about Soups, but I wound up really enjoying it. And is it potentially my new favorite film of the year? It may just be.
Really?
I still haven't seen Sinners. I want to see that.
Yeah,
but
same.
It's now on Blu-ray, so.
Okay. Well, maybe we can see it somehow.
Yeah, and I was going to see it with someone who wasn't you. But
yes.
It's out of theaters. And,
yeah.
So I think I'm going to see it with you.
Yeah, it not obligated to, because we can also see it.
I was being awkward because I'm like, I didn't want you to think I was asking you because you were black.
Oh, Sinners?
Yeah.
No. You had talked about it earlier.
Oh, and I was going to see it with the person I was seeing. Stop saying seeing.
Seeing them.
But
see everyone.
I got awkward imagining being perceived as like, hey man, new black movie came out.
You want to go see Sinners? No, I think it'd be more funny if like you kept doing it with like a very specific type of. Let's think of some more films that could work for.
Well,
let's see. We got Sinners. Have you seen Nope yet?
Yeah. It came out like years ago.
Yeah. I've seen it. No, I haven't actually. I actually have not seen it.
I have seen it.
Okay, let's not get into that.
Let's talk about Nope. Why not?
Yes.
We're just sticking away from Fantastic Four.
Yep, exactly.
No. I've been meaning to see Sinners for a while now.
Yeah, same.
I've had people recommending it to me, and I don't know what my resistance is. Like, it's
yeah, you are the movie guy, and it's hard for me to go out of my way to see a movie, so
I love it.
Yeah, I guess we're...
As long as I'm with a cutie.
There you go. Make it a little easier to view.
That's probably why I saw Superman.
Or harder.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you never know.
That's true, though.
You never know.
That is true, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
people know. People know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know, unless you're a liar. Unless you're a liar. No, but anyway.
That's a good time, so.
That is probably why I saw Superman, because otherwise I would have like waited until it was on streaming or what have you.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, anyway, and no other movies were seen as far as I...
2 thumbs up, though, for Soups.
Oh, yeah. I really enjoyed it, and I'm sure that I'll see other movies that are better than it.
Sure.
Really,
well, I would hope so.
I'm really excited for Challengers. That looks freaking insane.
I'm trying to remember. I may or may not have seen that trailer.
It's by the director of Barbarian, which is one of my favorite horror movies of the last few years. So...
It's called Challengers?
I think so.
Because what's coming up is this movie that came out last year with Zendaya.
Oh, no.
Zendaya, I should say.
We gotta cut this, man.
Who are you?
Well, I don't know, but that's the threesome movie.
That was the threesome movie.
That's the Zendaya getting 2 boys. Woo! 2 boys, one for...
doubling up.
One for the day, one for the night.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, no, they're both for the night.
One Saturday, one Sunday.
There you go.
That's what I like to That's what I like to do.
You just said that's what you like to do.
I did. I want to cross the wires of some of the fans. What? You like to do that?
That's cool, man.
That's cool.
I think it's cool. So let me think of what the movie's actually called. We'll keep that in. I think we should keep it.
It's funny, and I do know the movie that you were talking about. Okay. I just can't think of what the name of it is.
Well, it's a movie about...
The trailer.
Yeah, I love the trailer. When the guy's face looks all... like... It's almost like something on a RoboCop with the guy's practical effects. And
is it it's not out yet, right?
Right. It's coming out on like August 3rd.
Okay. Horror movies, August 2025.
Why do I think it's called Challengers?
Weapons? Is it Weapons?
Yeah, it's Weapons.
It's Weapons, dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Yeah.
This is a film called Weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Let's moving on.
Moving on. Let's get to the foursome. Speaking of threes.
Let's go to the Fantastic 4.
So, odd turn of events. You know what's sad is that since I'm not much of a movie person, I am a movie person. Let me break it down a little bit.
You got a positive self-talk, man.
Yes, thank you. I love movies. I love good movies. This is stupid. Like, what's a good movie versus a bad movie?
We don't need critics, so we do a great job of criticizing ourselves.
I love a good flick, but I will not usually go out of my way to see a flick unless I'm completely captivated by a trailer, you know, or I'm hearing a lot of positive feedback about something that's like really hitting everybody. Like, yo, you got to see this, da da da, and it fits kind of with my genre. So my genres are drama, psychological thriller, horror. I'll do honestly. Those are my pockets. Drama, psychological. Oh, sci-fi. Sci-fi's in there too.
Yeah, because you're a space cadet.
Yeah. I am the space cadet.
You love space.
Yeah, the only person that loves space but doesn't like Star Wars or Star Trek.
Oof.
You know, so I'm just canceling out all the fans right there. All of them. I took both of them out. Just 2 shots.
Yeah, because at first when you said you don't like Star Wars, then the Leonard Nimoy ears wearing guys were like, live long and prosper.
Yep, and I said Star Trek too. But I did actually like the Star Trek movie that did come out like maybe like 15 years ago or something like that. Maybe 10 years ago.
I got bad news for you.
Yeah?
That's pretty much a Star Wars film. With the way it's...
oh, shit. Is it really?
The way it's directed and paced.
I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Just a crossover.
You didn't notice the Wookiee in there?
I did not. See, I'm so blind in the Star Wars space, I wouldn't even know.
There was no Wookiee. You're good.
I'm just kidding.
Jallah gets on an elevator, and then a Wookiee gets on with him. What floor? Going down.
Going down. Such a horrible going down. I'm so old too, because that's funny to me, but like maybe like the majority of people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What do you mean going down? It's an old rock joke,
Going down.
Van Halen. Is it Van Halen? Do you remember that music video where like it's like a sexual innuendo?
Oh no! I was thinking of Roger Rabbit, where they have Droopy Dog, and he says "Going down, sir." Oh,
sure. Yeah, I know that one too. Yeah. Mine was like a musical, like a music video or like a rock movie or like a rock. It's basically a music video where one of the bandmates goes in there and like a hot chick walks in there and he's like going down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She probably was uncomfortable because of the implication.
Yeah, I'm sure. This is the 80s, so it didn't register.
The implication, when you're on an elevator, of course. That's terrible. So you got your wheelhouse of movies that you see.
Yeah. So
thriller.
Yeah, things that are really pop out to me, I'll go see. Otherwise, I usually won't see it. So, a friend of mine invited me to go see Fantastic Four.
Not interested.
I've been seeing some trailers about it.
Yeah.
It looked interesting enough where I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, actually. This one actually looks like it could be something. Marvel's been on... Me personally, I believe Marvel's been on a gigantic slide in the wrong direction ever since probably Endgame ended. And I'm sure there's been some decent ones that have been in between that.
Yeah.
But just none that are up to, I would say... to some of the quality level that they've done in the past before, all the stuff before Endgame and all that stuff. But this trailer and rollout for Fantastic Four looked interesting. So, went to go see that with him. And my top thoughts of just about the movie after I left it is I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed my movie experience with it. I actually said to myself on exiting, like, oh, it's like kind of a little bit of a return to form for them. Is that true? Compared to the Marvel stuff that I had seen before that, so I saw like, I saw Ant-Man, the second, whatever, the new, that shit was absolute
We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
It's not on this pod.
No, but that movie was trash, really bad. The only good thing about that movie was, Kang.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then before that, I saw, what's the homeboy's name with the magician? It's so bad, like a Marvel guy. I'm talking about the magician.
Dr. Strange.
Yeah, Mr. Strange.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought it was okay.
I thought it was the Multiverse of Madness.
Madness.
You could have said badness,
Yeah, that too. Badness.
That's a critic walking by the window.
That movie's I thought that movie was cool, man. I didn't really love it.
Right.
So there was a lot of movies that I'd seen before, like trying to get back into the vibe of what Marvel was doing, and they just weren't hitting. Yes.
Can I mention that I had seen Deadpool and Wolverine? And
I did see that as well.
Yeah, and I like that.
That was good. Yeah.
And also I saw Spider-Man No Way Home.
That was good as well.
But that's like in 2021 actually.
Yeah, so I think the only
pretty far away.
Yeah, that's true. And so the only characters that really been hitting is Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Right. And they are like in this weird island where they're kind of not part of the MCU and kind of are.
Exactly.
I mean, Spider-Man, he joins up for the big Avengers movies.
Sure. I mean, he was like acquired, so Marvel now has access to him,
but not in the same way as their other characters.
Right.
Because Sony has to be involved and approve, and it's a whole stupid legal thing. Like they're not allowed to use Miles. Because
what?
Miles is part of the Sony.
Because Sony has the games and
the Into the Spider-Verse, which great films.
That's right. I forgot that's Sony too.
Sony is so lucky that they have that.
They're so lucky they have Miles. That sucks. We're not going to get Miles at all. Okay, that's fine.
Not yet, anyway.
Right.
Maybe after the third Spider-Verse film.
Okay.
But,
also great films, by the way. We tacked each other.
We had a sort of Brian Hawk and Takemura moment where our fists collide at the same time.
Indeed.
But you go ahead now with your... Superman was a flip, by the way.
Definite flip. Definite flip.
You know what's funny? I almost said flop again. It's like last.
It was an absolute flop.
Superman was a flop, by the way. I loved it. Loved the second and third acts, but the first act was so bad. It was like a weight dragging it to the bottom of the ocean.
It's a flop.
It's a flop. Let's be honest.
Yeah, No, so Fantastic Four. Interested in seeing it. Went to see it. My top thoughts was I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a return to form as my reaction coming out of the film. Thought about it more. I've been reading and watching some reviews of it.
Yeah.
I think generally people have positive things to say about it. Is it the best paced story in the world? Not necessarily.
That's what I hear. It's like really short.
Yeah, it does move fast, but at this point, I think, given a lot of the duds that they've been having, these kind of, to me, are more nitpicks to the overall like quality that they delivered. I think they did a good job. Oh, you know what? I really enjoyed the aesthetic that they started to use for not only just the marketing, but in the movie. I guess the flaw of that is that they don't use the aesthetic as much as they should throughout the movie. It's kind of in the beginning. The aesthetic is kind of this 1940s, 50s, because Fantastic Four is like an older...
Isn't it set in the 70s?
Yeah, it's some vintage age... kind of like Pleasantville-ish type vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
That whole energy. So that's in the movie at the beginning of the movie, but throughout the movie, that tone kind of goes away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a plus that they even had that in there to kind of like introduce people into the universe and stuff like that, but it doesn't carry throughout. We do get to see Silver Surfer, which is really cool. I used to be a big fan of that character when I was a kid. And
female.
Female Silver Surfer. And I looked it up. There's a female Silver Surfer. Some people, complaining. Why is
some people who have no idea the history of the comic?
Yeah. Why is it a woman? This is so woke.
Woke or silver?
Yeah, woke silver.
That would have been a great one for Quicksilver, I guess.
Woke silver.
The woke surfer.
I just don't care like that.
I know, I'm sorry.
No. I'm saying like to the people that like really give a shit about that, it's complete point. And I think that whole narrative dropped like once the movie released and stuff like that.
It always does drop.
It's a bunch of bullshit that just try to deter the outcome of the movie or whatever people's enjoyment of it. But I thought that character was really cool in it. Played a pretty big role in the movie. Nice. Galactus is like the big bad in it. Loved the character design of Galactus. Thought that was really great. Galactus is not as powerful as maybe you would hope him to be, but Galactus is in a weird situation because his character is a little too like OP.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, so you can't really play him like ultimate Galactus. You kind of have to movify him. And I think this movie, once you have that in mind, where like things have to be toned down to fit a movie experience that makes sense. Yeah, I think the movie does well at kind of falling in line in that space. So I really enjoyed it. I think if I would say it was a flip for sure for me as well. The basic plot of the movie, in case anybody like is interested, is that Fantastic Four, they're protecting people. They're like the Earth's like protectors. Everyone loves them. They're kind of like celebrities, kind of.
Oh, cool.
So that's really cool. And then pregnancy happens between the Invisible Woman and
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Shout out to Pedro. He's on a run, man. He's active, very active.
Yeah, he's in that Eddington movie I want to see, and he's in a lot of different movies. And,
he's very active.
Yeah, no, so and people get kind of like burnt out seeing the same actor in several different projects, but. Yeah. That's not their fault that, their agent was like really good at selecting roles. Or casting agents really want them.
Yeah. And the fact that, he's knocking, probably any auditions that he's doing for these roles out of the park enough to where they're just choosing him. So he's on a hot streak. He did a great job with this one.
Would you say he stretched for this role?
He really stretched. In fact, though, I think a negative that people says they wish he would have done more stretching.
Wow.
He doesn't do enough stretching.
Wow, that's crazy. Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They wanted to see a little bit more of his power being utilized.
It's not cheap.
No, definitely not cheap.
Does this film come right out and say that this is in a separate universe? Because I've heard that it is in a separate universe from the main Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So I'm a little out of the loop of the timeline of what Marvel's trying to do right now.
That's fair.
I think it's in the universe that they want it to be in. So, the one that they're working on. Meaning, the Kang stuff, the Galactus stuff.
I think Kang's over.
Yeah. Well, there's this weird gray area where they may bring him back. And
okay. Well,
we're not going to get into all that drama and the nonsense. But no, it's fine. It's just, they may or may not bring him back for some short thing. Galactus is going to be there, and so... I think it's within canon. It looks like it's within canon. Or at least it seems like they will utilize some of these characters or villains in the future stuff.
I'm sure they will. I had heard a rumor that it was in a separate universe or something. And
I can neither confirm. No.
All right.
Deny.
Sorry.
Nor confirm nor deny. No, I just I'm not sure, but
very good.
To me, I think I could see them fitting it in, and. Yeah, but overall, I enjoyed it. I think Marvel fans are kind of really itching for X-Men.
Yeah.
Really want X-Men. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to get there. I guess Thunderbolts was a really big hit. I didn't see the movie.
I haven't seen it either. I've only heard some gushing reviews, honestly.
Yeah. People really like it.
From people who don't usually like Marvel movies all that much. So
right.
It's kind of interesting. So
I
got to see that one.
I was just going to say, it's one on the horizon. I think people that saw Thunderbolts might look at Fantastic Four as a little below it. Mm-hmm. But since I didn't see Thunderbolts and I saw this, I thought this was executed as well as it could be. There's a few, flaws, but I think they nailed the tone very well of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
A lot of times what'll happen in the older Marvel stuff is they'll do too much comedic things and ruins they didn't do that in this one. Very minimal jokes that they weren't a lot of big laughs or anything. They had a few little funny quips kind of more campy stuff.
Yeah.
Not big jokey stuff.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Superman had some good jokes every so often,
but they stayed on task basically.
Yeah, no, they went to some dark places. They had the villain do something I haven't seen a comic book villain do in quite a while.
That's interesting.
If not ever, I think.
Sure. That's very interesting.
But I don't want to spoil. But, I'm glad you liked it. And, I mean, if this is true that, let's just say I liked Fantastic Four and then I liked Thunderbolts, and I could see, this
being a U-turn?
Yeah, this being a left turn into good again. The next movie that's coming out for Marvel is a Spider-Man movie. Finally.
Okay, so we might be in a 3-for-3 situation.
We potentially could right before the big, ending of the multiverse saga event, which is that Avengers Doomsday or no, what's it called?
That's right.
Avengers Infinity. No, that already happened.
Yeah, but Doomsday is you're right. I forget that Doomsday is actually going to be the big bad for the whole thing, right? It's what it's kind of feeling like.
Well, Doctor Doom is going to be. From what I heard. Mm-hmm. So I think it's Doomsday and then Secret War or something.
Sure.
Because it's going to be a 2-parter, just like Infinity War and Endgame.
Sorry, I said Doomsday, and what I meant was Doctor Doom.
I got that.
Yeah.
I was just going to move past.
And people are like, "Wait, that's DC."
That's that guy fights Superman and Batman.
Yeah, he wasn't in that movie.
Yeah, and this is poetic because we started this with you being quite arrogant and saying to me that I was mixing up DC and Marvel.
I said, "Get over there."
And then Doomsday all of a sudden popped up in a Marvel movie. Thanks to Jallah.
I had to do it.
Nah, Jallah's a good comic fan. Don't worry, y'all.
Yeah, I used to be more into them. I still have a love for them, and I'll be the nerd guy that will try to pull up wikis and stuff to look up people's powers. Yeah, it's a little corny kid shit, but I like doing
great.
that.
That's great. So top superheroes for me are I would say Spider-Man, Batman, Power Girl.
Yeah, Power Girl's an interesting character.
I love her.
Yeah, she's dope.
Probably
Shazam.
Probably Mr. Terrific, not Shazam.
Shazam!
I love that I just quietly say not Shazam. That's so great. That's so great. And then maybe Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
She's pretty dope.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's cool.
Or Dr. Strange.
I've never seen, speaking of Shazam, I haven't seen his movie.
Me neither. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see it either. But I like the concept of what Shazam is, which is basically he's a kid that turns into a superhero, but he's still a kid.
And then in one story I've seen, he's like a soldier. Like he's basically given these superpowers, and then like they force him to do awful stuff.
Yeah, and he's a child.
He's a child
doing it. It's a weird like a weird like duality to it.
No, he's a good foil for Superman because Superman was brought to the earth and brought as a child, but
good point.
He was allowed to grow up.
Right, exactly. This kid is he's forced into being a man. So I like that concept. I think it's a cool concept.
I do too. No, I actually don't mind him at all. Yeah. I think he's fine.
I don't know what they did with the movies, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, and then of course my favorite super villain would be Joker.
Of course.
Voiced by Mark Hamill, though. It has to be Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's Joker's great.
We should watch Batman the Animated Series because that is my favorite cartoon, like by far. Kevin Conroy was a genius.
It's great stuff.
Such a great voice actor, and the writing on that show is just exquisite.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Frank Miller Batman.
True,
love Frank Miller Batman.
That's very true.
Love puffy old Batman.
That's the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, big body.
Yeah, he's jacked.
Yeah, big body. Also, he's like a kind of dad jacked, or like older man.
He didn't work out his vanity muscles.
There you go. Exactly.
He's still strong.
It's like a lot of core and like a lot of weight.
Yeah. No, when he fights the mutants or the big mutants, like, oh gosh, that scene is just incredible.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you knew about Dark Knight Returns.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know it's like one of the most famous Batman stories.
Yeah, I jumped on it years ago. I thought it was cool.
What about The Killing Joke?
Heard a lot about it. I haven't seen it. Heard a lot about it.
Read it.
Yep, I heard it's amazing.
Don't watch the animated version. Read it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the comic is essential.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
I'll definitely check it out.
Animated version, they added stuff that is really strange.
Really?
Yeah, they added I don't even know if I want to talk about this.
Yeah, maybe not. I will. I'm going to look into it.
Okay.
In case that's like well, you're adding stuff, so it's not in the comic, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not in the comic.
Okay, so I guess you could say.
They added a 20-minute, maybe not 20-minute, maybe 15-minute pre-story intro that is Batman having he hooks up with Batgirl.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't think it adds anything to the story whatsoever.
It's like some guy's
really
erotic dream.
No, it's horrible.
Yo, we gotta do Is it what?
We gotta do that.
Gotta do it, bro.
No,
why?
It really doesn't add anything to the story at all. It's like they knew that it's a really short comic, relatively compared to a film runtime. You know?
Okay.
So they're like, we gotta add some shit.
Oh, it's like some filler shit.
They're trying to make something that happens to Batgirl in a story more, quote, meaningful.
Sure.
By having Batman.
I see.
Have sex with
cohabitate. Or whatever.
Have a fling.
Yeah.
Have sort of a bat fling, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Bat fling.
Bat fling.
One night hang.
Robin, it was just a bat fling. Don't judge me.
Don't judge me,
Tim.
Get back there.
Yeah, so anyway. But yeah, so the vibe for this episode has been... I just touched your knee. Oops.
Fine.
With my knee.
I don't care.
Accidents happen, man.
There you go.
So,
next week, we're going to be finishing our Ippopalooza with a review of Hajime no Ippo Rising.